Maria runs a small bakery out of her home kitchen. Last month, she needed to write product descriptions for her new Etsy shop, but had no idea where to start. She typed her problem into ChatGPT, the free version, described her cakes, her style, her customers, and within 30 seconds, she had 5 polished, beautiful descriptions ready to copy and paste. She opened her shop that same evening. That was her first time ever using AI, and she has not stopped since. Something genuinely exciting is happening right now. AI tools, artificial intelligence tools, meaning software that can understand your questions and actually help you think, write, and problem solve, are becoming available to everyday people, not just tech experts or big corporations. ChatGPT is one of the most powerful of these tools, and millions of regular people are using it every single day to save time, reduce stress, and get things done faster than ever before. The best part? You do not need a degree in technology to use it. You do not need to be a programmer. You just need to know where to start and what to expect. That is exactly what this video is for. We are going to break down the honest difference between the free version of ChatGPT and the paid version, so you can make a smart decision that actually fits your life and your budget. If you want to keep learning how AI can work for you, make sure you are subscribed to Stack Future. We make this stuff simple and practical every single week. Before we compare free and paid, let us make sure we are all on the same page about what ChatGPT actually is, because this is a question a lot of people have but feel embarrassed to ask. ChatGPT is an AI chatbot made by a company called OpenAI. Think of it like a super knowledgeable assistant you can have a conversation with. You type a question or a request, and it types back a helpful, thoughtful response. It can help you write emails, summarize long documents, explain confusing topics, brainstorm ideas, plan trips, help with homework. Honestly, the list goes on and on. You might have heard people call it AI ChatGPT, or even mix it up with Google ChatGPT. And to be fair, Google has its own AI assistant called Gemini. But ChatGPT and Google are separate things. ChatGPT lives at chat.openai.com, and that is where you go to use it. To get started, you just visit that website, go through the ChatGPT login process, which means creating a free account with your email address, and you are in. Seriously, that is it. No special software, no complicated setup. It works right in your web browser, just like checking your email. Once you are logged in, you will see a simple text box. That is your whole workspace. Type what you need help with, hit enter, and the conversation begins. If you are brand new to this, just try typing something like, "Help me write a friendly email to reschedule a dentist appointment." Watch what happens. That first moment tends to be a pretty big wow moment for most people. A lot of people assume that because something is free, it must not be very useful. With ChatGPT's free version, that assumption is completely wrong. The free tier of ChatGPT gives you access to a genuinely powerful AI model. You can have full conversations, ask follow-up questions, get it to rewrite something you do not like, and keep going back and forth until you have exactly what you need. For most everyday tasks, drafting messages, getting quick explanations, brainstorming, writing short content, the free version handles it beautifully. This is one of the best free AI tools available to anyone, anywhere in the world, right now. That is not an exaggeration. As recently as just a few years ago, this kind of technology simply did not exist for regular people. Now you can access it at no cost from your phone or laptop. Here is a practical way to think about it. Imagine you had a brilliant friend who had read basically every book ever written and could help you think through almost any problem. That is what the free version of ChatGPT feels like to use. Where the free version does have limitations is in a few specific areas. During very high traffic times, when lots of people are using it at once, you might experience slower response times or temporary access limits. The free version also runs on an older model than the paid version, which means on very complex tasks, the responses might be slightly less nuanced. But for beginners and for everyday use, the free version is a genuinely excellent starting point, and for many people, it is all they will ever need. ChatGPT Plus is the paid subscription, and at the time of making this video, it costs $20 per month. That might sound like a lot, or it might sound like nothing. It really depends on how you plan to use it. Here is what you get by upgrading. First, you get access to GPT-4, which is OpenAI's most advanced language model. Think of the difference between the free model and GPT-4 like the difference between a really good GPS app and a professional navigator sitting in your passenger seat. Both get you there, but one handles complexity and nuance at a noticeably higher level. Second, you get faster response times and priority access, meaning even when the servers are busy, you are not stuck waiting. If you are using ChatGPT regularly for work, that reliability matters a lot. Third, Plus subscribers get early access to new features. Things like the ability to upload documents and images and have ChatGPT analyze them, access to plugins that connect ChatGPT to other tools and websites, and newer capabilities that OpenAI rolls out over time. Plus users tend to get these first. So who actually needs Plus? If you are using ChatGPT casually, a few times a week to help with personal tasks, stick with the free version and save your money. But if you are a freelancer, a small business owner, a student who relies on it daily, or anyone who wants to use AI as a consistent part of their workflow, the $20 a month pays for itself very quickly. Think about it. If ChatGPT saves you even 1 hour of work per week, you have already made that money back. The honest advice here is to start free, use it regularly for 2 or 3 weeks, and then decide if upgrading makes sense for your situation. Knowing the difference between free and paid is helpful, but what really makes this click is seeing what you can actually do with it. So let us talk about a few specific, practical examples that you can try today. If you are a working professional, try using ChatGPT to help you draft tricky emails. Maybe there is a conversation you have been putting off because you are not sure how to word it. Just describe the situation to ChatGPT and ask it to write a professional, friendly version. Then edit it to sound like you. If you are a parent, try asking ChatGPT to explain something your kid is studying in school, in simple terms. It is like having a patient tutor available at midnight who never gets frustrated. If you are running any kind of small business or side hustle, try asking ChatGPT to write social media captions, brainstorm product ideas, or create a simple FAQ page for your customers. People pay hundreds of dollars for this kind of help. You can get a solid draft in under a minute. One of the best ChatGPT tips for beginners is this: be specific. Instead of typing, "Write me something about my business," try, "Write 3 Instagram captions for my home cleaning business that sound friendly and professional, aimed at busy families." The more detail you give, the better the result. Think of it like giving instructions to a very capable assistant. Clarity helps everyone. You do not need to be technical. You do not need special knowledge. You just need to start. Here is the single most important thing to take away from this video. Start with the free version of ChatGPT, use it on something real in your life this week, and let your own experience tell you whether upgrading eventually makes sense. You now know what ChatGPT is, how to log in and get started, what the free version can do, what Plus adds to the equation, and how real people are using it right now to make their lives a little easier. That is not a small thing. That is genuinely useful knowledge that most people around you do not have yet. AI is not something to fear or overthink. It is a tool, and right now, it is one of the most powerful free tools in the world sitting right there at your fingertips. Next time, we are covering how to write the perfect ChatGPT prompt, the simple technique that makes every answer you get 10 times more useful. You're going to want to see that one. If this helped you out today, hit that like button. It helps more people find this channel and learn about AI.